to another episode of the Lone Recruiter Podcast. I'm your host, Brett Clemenson, and if you're a recruiter, out on your own, or just lacking general advice or mentorship, you've come to the right place. Our episodes are designed to give you the motivation, the strategies, and the support you need to become the very best lone recruiter. So join us, grab a cup of coffee, and let's take your desk to another level. Now, today's episode is about how do you take your Billings to the next level, okay? And we are always thinking this as recruiters, but I've got a really simple, quick episode on this, and it's mostly from an observation I've had in this office over the past with a particular individual who will not be named today, but they've done no wrong. They're one of the best, most consistent, most experienced recruiters you've ever met, and yet he made a vital error this year when it came to his Billings, right? So let me give you some context, and this might resonate with you. For 500K biller traditionally, just very consistently, said to me at the beginning of the year, I want to go to the next level. I want to go, 6. I want to get to the 6. I want to add another 100 grand to the mix. So for simplicity's sake, let's just say you're a 400K biller and you want to get to $500,000. So another 100 grand on top, right? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. I was like, mate, support it, great, love it, let's go. The error that was made, and I want you to really, really let this one hammer home, is that the consistency that this guy has in making that 400 grand a year was, you could almost set your watch to it. Like he makes very consistent placements. They're very, medium-sized deals. They're very predictable. And so whatever he's doing as a process works for him in the context of 400. In the context of 500, he's there scratching his head going, how do I get it to the next level? Now, what he has done is he came in with a new strategy and went, if I want to go to the next level, I need to change everything that I'm doing at the moment and redesign my approach. I need to find more time and da-da-da. So everything he said was true. Everything he said made sense. And we signed off and went, let's go. I'll support that. Tell me what you need. Let's go. We get halfway through this year and he just comes in and goes, I fucked it. I'm going back to the old strategy. I said, why? What's happening? And he goes, it's just not working. I'm just not getting the money. And I'm behind where I should be in the year. So good on him, self-aware, readjusted, went back to his old ways of approaching the market and his strategy I won't go into. Within a week, he's back on the track making these deals. So I sat down with him the other day and I said, I think what you did wrong this year wasn't changing your strategy. It was changing your entire strategy. The idea of going from 400 to 500 is a great idea, but we need a 100K strategy, not a 500K strategy. Does that make sense? So if you're going to increase your billings and you can go, I normally make 400, I now want to make 500, don't go and change your strategy to reflect a 500K strategy. Lock in the 400. What you're doing is working. It's working really well. It's for 400. So let's keep that there. How do we get another 100? That's a different strategy. And they always say it with wealth, like making money. Making your first $1,000 is a different strategy to making your first $100,000. And making your first $1 million is very different to making your first $100,000. And then if you can make $1 million, great. But if you're going to make $10 million, you can't just keep doing what you did to get to $1 million, because you'll only keep getting to $1 million. So same with billing. If you're a 400K biller, that's a good strategy for 400K. Let's keep that there. Maybe what you do is you go, how do I automate some of what's happening here? Or how do I tighten it up so that I'm not wasted, so I can steal a little bit of time? Are there any activities you're doing that are just an absolute waste of your time? Right? It might be booking meetings. It might be, I don't know what it is, but there's always time efficiencies you can have on your desk, but don't change that strategy. If you're making 400K a year, that's a good 400K strategy. What you want to come up with is, what's a 100K strategy on top? What's the cherry on top? That might be a completely different strategy. And when you think of it, when you partition it and think of it in that light, your brain goes to a different place. And I can guarantee you, I don't know what the answer is for your desk and your exact situation, but break it up like that. Like clarity. Okay, I'm currently making this with the current strategy I have. I'm going to keep that going for now. I'm just going to focus on that top end. How do I get an additional 100 grand in? And that's not hard. Because my brain goes, I'll do one extra project a fortnight. And I'll do it after hours. That's 100 grand. You know what I mean? Like your brain goes to a different place. Whereas if I had to redesign my entire strategy to get to 500, I'm redesigning everything, trying to squeeze more into my day. I'm trying to do things differently. I'm trying to approach clients and candidates in the market differently. I might pile into ads all of a sudden and disappear from some of the strategies on the back end of Seek or from on LinkedIn or whatever that is currently working. And I'm going to put more bucket here. Like people will make mistakes if they try to redesign their entire desk. You're making money. Be really happy with that. What you're trying to do is stretch yourself to the next level. So plan the stretch. Don't redesign your entire desk. That's my red hot tip for you today. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please share it, like it, subscribe, give us a love, give us a comment. Helps us grow. I keep saying it, and I'm going to keep on saying it. Have an amazing day, and may all your deals come true.